Alright. Cheers everyone, Zemalf here, welcome back. Welcome back to Ostriv. Ostriv, I actually tried to change that screenshot into one from my game, but I select one. Selected the wrong one. Oh my, is that Yes, welcome back, and welcome back to Ostriv, where our village is 80 people strong. We have our waterfront housing, the brand new luxury estate, if you will, by the river, with Alexa here enjoying the view into the calm river, into the island that no one has visited because we haven't built a bridge yet. And we have our farming and livestock industry going. We have a cow shed, sheep farm, and we have sheep here on this fallow field. And actually, how many cows do we have? We bought 10. And we have 14 now, so we have had some baby cows already. Yep, we have 8, 7, and 6, and a newborn bull as well. So very nice. So I think we can soon set up the slaughterhouse as well. Start keeping the stock, because we have a maximum of 20. Sheep we can have a little bit more. There's already one newborn ram after the first winter, so very nice. And we have, what else I have been building? Right, this one we needed to fill. We will start making the clothes. We have imported something. Our trading with the sunflower and charcoal has been very much working. I don't think we have run out of money once, so that's been good. So I think now I will focus on optimizing a little bit on the livestock here. We will get the dairy up as well, so we can start using some of this milk and turn it into cheese. Salt in there will have we can start taking wool from the sheep. So we need this fulling mill up as well for the tannery. And then we need the weaver's workshop up to have this warehouse. Tailor, shoemaker. There are no jobs at the moment. We're gonna fix that quite fast. Especially with the construction office being built, we can have more builders, so we can have stuff done faster. But this one needs to have warm clothes. And it will have clothes eventually when we get them. And it will have shoes. And so those are the once we get that production going, then we have no danger of having the citizens complain or even leaving the place. So let's take a look. They still have We are getting into the 1 out of 5 range with the clothes, and we don't want that. So let's have that one applied all, so they will get the warm clothes in, and we will add a market stall here. See, are we producing something? No, we are not. So let's add warm clothes in here. Let's build just one new market stall in there. Let's have September and March as off-season, so that market stall workers can go and work on the fields. This one will have shoes and clothes, and I think eventually it can have cheese. Can I have some cheese and butter? So that will work nicely. Speaking of the dairy, I think that's something we want to have. Let's have the slaughterhouse built already. Slaughterhouse built already. I think it could fit in here. Yeah. Place it smartly. Yeah, let's have it here, so it's kind of it's nearby both of those. I planted this in the autumn, so maybe we'll get. I think we'll get the harvest in the next month. Let's see. How did we do with the fields? So this one is. Let me pause there for a moment. So this one's growth is on that level, with the text of skipped plowing. This one is a little bit less, like on the E. This one is right there, and this one is right there. Okay, so kind of the harvest of this one should be a little bit less than the one that was that's able to grow from the earlier time. But the good thing is that we have enough labor and people to get 4 fields working in just well before end of April, and we would have time to the end of May to actually plant stuff, and then the growing could start still in June, and we would still get harvest. So everything very good in there. Let's see about this this guy here. Let's see if we have we sold all the sunflower oil, so that's done. He's buying honey, so let's Sell 500. How is our iron? Iron is pretty good, but let's maybe keep like a supply of 1500 there, so let's buy a little bit. And I think right now that is it from these guys. The park is set up there. Plenty of logs. They will make the fulling mill so we can start turning this wool into what it's turned into? The broadcloth that can then be used to produce the warm clothes. And how much each of these has? 250, so no, 400. So 1600, 3200. 3200 and each animal consumes 25 units of hay and water per month. So when we have 20 there, they will consume 500 per month. It's quite a lot. 500 per month, and we need 3 months. 3 months of that. And with the sheep we have even more. We have 50 in total. We have 50 in total, so then 25 times 30, 750, and times 3, that means 2250. And let's say we add, just in case, 1 extra month, we need 3000 hay for the winter months. So we want to fill this one. And what did I just say? 3200 of hay. So these hays should be enough, but just to be sure, let's add 2 more. So we don't have any accidents happening. So we don't want to add too many of these ones, because it takes labor to work on these hay dryers. Right, we'll check the buckwheat later. Don't buy those. Okay. So that is good. Let's have this construction office. On the on season to hire as many builders as possible. And then these builders can go and do labor, and then they can come back and build again. And this adds 7 additional builders. 7 additional builders, and now we have no housing or jobs. And these people are lacking shoes. Oh no! Oh no, need to do something. Do you sell leather? No, you don't. Okay, so the shoes. Shoes obviously the first one that we run out. Not great. All the warm clothes we had have been bought already, so that tells me that I need to buy what you have, because we can't produce our own fast enough. Okay. We need shoes, and we need shoes fast. The only way to get them is from the traders at the moment. Problem is I don't remember seeing shoes on those guys at all. I think at some point we do need the trade dog, so I will build it already. I'll just have it in the queue, so that we can have access to the remaining ones. That one we can't trade with, that one we can't trade with. Do I use... Let's send a messenger to Balaklia. I don't remember what they have. Hopefully they have shoes. That would be really nice. I think I need to increase my wealth tax into 10. See how the money is looking right now. Now that these people have been working for a while, I think we can increase the land tax into 35. These guys are accumulating wealth as well. So that means maybe increase the rent a little bit as well. Are we? No, we are not out of iron. These guys just need to make there. Let's add three guys there in the season. Messenger alright here. Do we have shoes? Do we have shoes? We don't have shoes. I think the other place did have leather. Not good at all. We can take our honey. Oh no, I clicked on the... Did I click on the right one? I did. I think I did. Okay. I think I need to check this one as well. Derkachi. Might be in trouble here. I do remember seeing leather, so I know if we put a shoemaker up, we can have that one running. How bad is it? Yeah, it's 0 out of 5, and the clothes are 1 out of 5 as well. Shit. Bad. just a little bit slow, focusing on stuff I didn't really need yet. And hopefully we don't have a mass escape from our place as a result. Let's see. It's only one guy complaining at the moment, but that's these guys were the first one to come in. Man, that's a lot of builders I have at the moment. Yeah, we need the slaughterhouse soon as well. That comes there because of the park. Yeah, if I take this one down to like 9,000. What do you complain about that? Oh, it's fine. Please have leather or shoes. Have leather. Actually want shoes. Okay, you do take charcoal, so that's good because we need money. Looks like buckwheat we can also sell. Sunflower oil we'll get in just a moment. Let's get at least 1,000 leather right now. Oh, you take apples and honey. Okay, once we get those ones rolling, then we can have a production of our own, but getting the leather is actually quite complicated because you need kind of all kinds of stuff. You need the bark, you need the salt, you need the lime. There's a lot of stuff going, so we actually do need this leather imports. Looks like honey is off the trading table right now. Oh, I didn't need to add buckwheat on both of these. Let's have the buckwheats. Let's buy the dried fruits if they have any. Maybe the people are producing the dried fruits. Oh, that's actually pretty cool if they do. Buckwheat will be taken in here. Okay. So warm clothes we are good for. Shoes and clothes we are not. With all these builders, this is taking a long time to build. But it's pretty cool looking building. The fulling mill. So this turns the wool into broadcloth. Ah, shit! Yep, there we go. They are moving out because we didn't have shoes. Fuck. Okay, but this might be, well, the people will be moving back, but sad to see one of the original families moving out. Ah, crap. Crap. Looks like at least 500 buckwheats can easily be sold. So let's have that one there. Man, oh man. Not great. So it takes about 2 months for them to get pissed if they don't have the necessities like food, water, or clothes. Clothes being warm clothes, shoes, or the summer clothes. Yeah, that's well, new family moved in, and I think they will harvest what the previous family. So I think Simon and Larissa just cashed in as they decided to move into this house that has easily maybe like 20-30 gold worth of food growing. So good on them. Shame on me of not having shoes for the people. Okay, do we have people for this? We need a shoemaker. This one can have 4 carts made. I think it is 2 years, but don't think we got the first harvest yet, because this should have been here before or the summer months. Okay, good. Shoes are being produced. We are saved from the immediate shoe crisis. So that's good. I think with the clothes we are just in time with this first harvest of hemp, so we can turn into clothes with the weaver. These guys can't work during the winter months. Winter months, and we don't need that many people here. Let's have one there for now, and we'll see how much cloth stays in the sheep farm, and can we process all of those. Then we start turning those into warm clothes, and then we'll start to turn them into okay, these This place will have 4 people working here, and we will see. We will see in September. Maybe they're going to work in October. We'll see if they can process all the hemp and flax into cloth in just 6 months. So basically the idea is that during the winter time we will process whatever we got out of the fields during the summertime. And with the seasonal hiring, things are working here nicely, so we should have. Alright, we could start it in August already, right? Is the farm looking? Yeah, we need to start the seasonal things in August and September, not September and August like I have been doing. Like this. Apply to all. August, September, March, April. Apply to all. To all. August, September. It's basically all these. All these go on a break on the busiest months. Right, and with this actually in the off-season we don't need anyone, and they can start working after the harvest, which we'll see if that's in October or later. Maybe I'll go with October. Might be in September already. This one will have the leather. The broadcloth. And textile. I think those are the things we need to produce. Hides are for the tannery. Good. Yes. We have some shoes in the storage, so things is good in that sense. Hey sir, thank you so much. 24 months, 2 years. Thanks for the resub. Oh wait a minute. You just resubscribed for 2 years. What does that mean? Did you just book in 2 years in advance? What, 34 months? 30 months in total already? new pre-booked 2 years. Is that an announcement? I just now noticed that some people are actually subscribing for full years. You guys are crazy. Thank you so much for the supports. This guy. We don't have anything for you right now, right? And we'll start to get. Actually, pause here because we want to know. Our resources. Reduced on 477. Now I think this is this year. That doesn't help me. So we see that we have no buckwheat in the storage, but there's 500 here. This 500 might be a little bit too much right now. I will see how that goes. What else did I need to check? Basically, our food supply is pretty good. Pretty good before the next harvest. And see how fast do they start processing? Maybe the October is correct. October is correct to start getting like the sunflower seeds, because the workers are still. Alright, we start getting potatoes as well, I forgot. Will the weaver. Will the weaver get the flax, or does it need to? Unless the hemp need to be threshed as well. I think it needs to be threshed as well. Okay. Yeah, they're processing the. Pressing harvests. They have not started working on that yet. Oh no! Someone died! No plot for burial. So there is our first death. So let's start making the graveyard like I planned. Rip. This definitely deserves deserves a proper. We'll have it next to the. Actually, those are not close enough. So let's have this one. This one here. Let's add some fencing to it. So if I don't make it big enough or enclose it completely, then they will just walk around it. So I guess I need to do it fully. Chapel and Abriel. Who was the first one who died? Hrihori Pililenko. Quite old. They arrived a year ago. They were working in the smithy. They went to work in the construction for a while, and they died. They were with us less than a year. They were old. What the hell? That's wait, what is that? 88? That was an old man coming here, living their final days with us. I didn't spot that. Did someone come with their like grandparents or something? Okay, how are we doing? We are hitting September. We have sunflower harvest still ongoing. That means that they have not been It's a lot to harvest. Lot to harvest, so we do. I think we start processing them only now when everything is harvested. Same thing with so they bring everything in here, and then they start threshing it. Also those potatoes. Sunflowers don't need to be brought in, but potatoes do. I think we need a new market stall for the potatoes. Potato. Money-wise, we are just hanging in there. The balance is way in the negative. We need to up our production. Potato. How are we to water supply? We need additional well here because of these people. Local markets. Yeah, now with the buckwheat and that seems good. Stored resources. Yeah, we have plenty of food still. This needs to be taken into the markets. Markets, maybe because behind the season. Okay. Once this was built. Once this was built, we started getting good amount of stuff done. We have shoes in the storage. We have warm clothes. We just hit October. Let me pause the game. Let's see what the situation is, so we know. Do we? Oh, the sunflower doesn't need to be threshed. Okay, so then this one needs laborer to work on the supply. No one has brought the sunflowers in here, but I think in October, now that we are hiring, the timing is okay. And then we can check that if they work through all of those and how long it takes. So we can maybe have the stored resource up here. We also see that the hay supplies being these are being filled. So let's monitor sunflower hemp situation. Okay, right now the overlay is doing that bug again. It's jumping around when I click on things. So we want to hire people. Do we have enough people? That's the question. There's 26 open vacancies, that includes the labor. Seven and 6 looking for a job, so we should have. Okay, oil workshop got person working in there. Shoemaker. Let's have a tailor. Boats we don't need just yet. Okay, now I see the sunflowers are being moved and being processed. Shoes and warm clothes is good. Shoes are being produced. We did get the dairy as well. So this can be quite a lot of milk. Let's have one person working here for now. Let's see where that gets us. Get 2 guys in there. So what we will be looking at now is that will these guys... Actually, I will add worker by hand as well, so that they can get the sunflowers from there, if needed. Labor by hand, because I don't like this distance with the carts doesn't make sense. I think they will just take handful of the sunflower. Oh, they made some butter already. I don't remember exactly like was I able to control the batches? The sunflowers are now being moved. and they are immediately processed. The oil is being carried. We haven't found anyone to work in the weavery. So that tells me that I need to hire men there as well. And probably can have a little bit less work, a little bit less builders at the moment. Just so that we get enough people in here. Get those housings built. Let's sell to these guys what we can. What's the iron situation? It's pretty good. We don't need to use money on that. Sunflower oil. We can already export 400. Can export potatoes very likely, but let's make sure people have enough food. So I will monitor it on this year, kind of how much can we trade out. I think we also need the next batch of let's come back to this monitoring. Monitoring later, we need the next batch of houses. Maybe we'll expand to this side. Maybe we'll build some in here. Similar way to these ones. Let's have six houses built in here. Let's take care of the water demands, as there's more. Get overlays messing up there. I think I got that bug again. And let's have you guys. You guys have a well here because there's so many. So many households. Okay, now the overlay bug is doing its thing, jumping around weirdly. Speaking of water, yeah, we see that we are running out of this this one here because there's so many houses in here. The others have a plenty. So having the additional well here is definitely a good idea. Okay, back to this. now we have workers here, and we also have ladies, so we don't need to hire two men. Okay, that's good. We can have them back in here. Clothes. Did we have tailor already? Do, and we have some broadcloth being done, so warm clothes are being produced. I think we can add a second tailor. Second tailor there. Let's have. Let's have. One person working in all the warehouses. Warehouses, and looks like maybe before the end of December we will be through all the sunflower oil. But let's continue checking that. So then I can optimize when these guys can go do something else. So they are only here as long as they are needed, and then the oil production can wait. The tannery can't work yet. The slaughterhouse will be built soon. We are at the max capacity of the cow shed, so we can start butchering. So looking good. I think this. I don't think this one requires two of them. Maybe even just one. Plenty of thatchery. Yeah, there's the winter. So now we have plenty of shoes. We can see storage has 120, 400 waiting in the production. So we got through that problem. And now we have clothes, and the tailor is getting the textile, and they are getting the broadcloth from the fulling mill, and that gets clothes in the market stall as well. See, do we have something else to sell? Do have yeah, are we actually producing smetana as well? Oh, we are. Nice. Butter, cheese, and smetana from the dairy. Very nice. Excellent. Once we get the slaughterhouse and the tannery up, then we have production for everything. So as you might notice, like getting everything up, it's pretty complex. There's a lot of stuff because you need the getting especially the warm clothes and the clothes shoes. That's a long process that you need to either think about producing enough stuff to get money for the trade, or set up the production. Okay, 1100 sunflower oil we can export. Now we don't need to import anything. That should be fine. I am curious. That do people buy sunflower oil? Let's see. Maybe Maybe they will use that in cooking. I guess that makes sense. And we can add fields for that and for the production. And once we get the leather stuff and such working, and that can be an export as well. These guys are... oh shit. Okay, we need clothes faster than those guys can do, so we need to import textile. Yeah, I was a little bit too slow setting up. I should have like traded a little bit of the textile and leather earlier, and have like the first batch of clothes and such produced. Because now we are in a little bit of a problem with that. Still sunflowers here to produce, so maybe they will need almost all this time. January. January will need... okay, now that bug is annoying me a little bit. Getting clicked around. I think I do need to exit the game. To make it go away. So basically, when I'm clicking somewhere, it selects a random building, and it starts occurring sometimes after I use the overlay. So there's some weird bug with that I couldn't like exactly replicate before to see what exactly causes it. Slow back in. So let's do this in a way that we optimize the bulls and rams. And we have these guys working on the months to butcher whatever is needed. The tannery. Same thing. I think it needs workers here around the year to keep on working on the leather patches. And so basically right now automatically all the excess bulls and rams should be butchered once someone starts working at the slaughterhouse. And then that will start to give me skins or hides. And then they will start working on the batches of things. We'll add max to batch. It's a 6-month-long process to plant the hides. I really like how it's like super complex, like it is, and it requires all kinds of stuff. And we actually don't have the lime yet, do we? We don't, because the limestone is here, and we are not processing that yet. Okay, so what we need for that is we need a bridge. Need a bridge, so let's make the bridge from here. Bridge from here because this cuts the river. Cuts the river in half, but then we have still this for the traders. And I didn't build the fishing dock yet, but basically we can decide that the fishing boats goes this way. Have it there. They're building the trading dock already. So I think we can start having someone in the boatyard. So once we get the fishing docks up, we can start fishing as well and getting the dried fish. So that is set up. We slow down there for a bit and let's check. So all the sunflowers have been used in January, so they can have February break. There's still hemp here. Not people working here at the moment. And of course I could have more people here just in case for the off season. But where did you guys go to work now? No one is working here. I do need to hire men here as well. And didn't process nearly all of that. And this can be at least 2500. There were people working in here, but I wonder why they left. We've had enough food and shelter, but we did have a little bit of a shoe and clothes crisis. I think we diverted that now, for the most part, because there are actually some clothes and shoes at the market that no one is buying, so that's a good sign. So everyone who needs them have bought them, but we had one family moving out because their shoes wore out. So the tailor... Alright, I think they went to work in here. They went to work on here and I went a little bit overboard. Overboard with this as I was panicking. Panicking with that production. We need these houses here again to need to get those houses to get more labor. So I have noticed that kind of with all this production here, all the farms, litter, tannery, tailor, shoemaker, everything, you need about like 100 people to have enough labor to kind of have everything running, and then after that you start to get a little bit of excess people, and you can start getting into the next phase, like getting the luxury things like brewery and the stone things done and so on. See, there's still 800 there. There's buckwheat and potatoes here as well. Ah, right, because I didn't have the granaries. Granaries using labor to move the stuff. I think, okay, we actually have 3 guards sitting in here, which means we have enough guards right now. We have stuff waiting here to be brought in. So I think we just need like a lot of the excess labor to move stuff around. Right now people are busy with I think maybe like filling the supply of this place, and that's eating their time. We have plenty of hay right now. Now those clothes are in. What I want to see is this warehouse having a supply of warm clothes and shoes, and we are getting there now. So that we have clothes here and clothes and shoes at the market stall being sold. So it's looking better. We have 15 open vacancies. 16. This includes labor. Unemployment is 0%. That's not good, because that means that's kind of there should be at least handful of people kind of free at all times, so that when a laborer is needed, they could jump in that. Thinking maybe amount of trading we are doing. Maybe just one guy is enough at the moment at the trading post. Trading dock is almost done. So once this gets built here, we will get access to the other two villages that we have not been in touch with, because we needed the river access. So we need one worker and a manager here. And as the ice melts here at the end of February, we'll probably have the messengers arriving by boat. We'll see what happens then and what we start trading for them. Let's see, sunflower oil 1200 there that we can trade. Still. Thinking that should I build another forestry here? Start moving my wood production away from this and leave this patch of trees here. I think it would be kind of nice. Not in a rush with that, but with that, the village is 4 years old. Getting into the 5th year, and as we head into March, I really would have liked to see. All the hemp being processed. But we have plenty of hay, so that's good. We can actually demolish a couple of these because we know that they are excess. And these. Oh, this is from the boat place. So they would buy cheese, potash, potatoes, plenty of iron there, and then the glass stuff. And the glass things you need for the row houses, and you can only get it by importing at the moment. Running a little bit short on the iron, so I think I will get let's get 500 from these guys. And potatoes we would have plenty. Cheese we are not producing nearly enough. This place does have a manager already, and laborer by carts. What did I just sell? Didn't sell anything yet. We'll see what we if we sell anything by boat or not. Okay, now we are starting to get housing built again. Hemp is being processed. I think on this year we will have our first apples. So let's add the apples in here. Let's add a market stall. Okay, we are getting some meat as well. So we're gonna start selling them. I wonder if people do they need to buy stuff during the summer, or is it okay that I have the laborers working elsewhere for 1 month, so that we get the fields up and running. So when I free up people so that we have a ton of laborers working on the fields, we can get everything done on March. So we see that this is already growing and this is about to be done. And we get all that's done in March, so then they can go back in April again. And there would be even time for maybe another 3 fields. Okay. So at least for the most critical things we would have the labor back there in April already, and just have the March as the labor month. Maybe these guys still need April and May. No, not the farm. This one. April and May, and maybe after that they would be free. These guys were done in it's December already. That was good. So I'm looking at when have they processed all the hemp, and it looks like they will be done with that in April. So this year they can go do other stuff in May. So basically during the winter months they process all that's hemp, and we get some textile. Okay, so one thing I am missing is the lime and salt. We need to import the salt, because we right now with the bulls and such, we could actually get the salt mine up as well, and to start producing that. Yeah, we could actually do that. Maybe I'll place it, because we will see where it can be built. So salt works. We would have it on the other side there. I see that with I could build it on the other side of when the bridge is done. There should be like a better overlay for this. Looks like this area would have been good for the salt works. A little bit in here, but not much. Yeah, that was the salty area. And patches here and there, but not that big. So it might be that I need to put the salt works in that side, which is fine. But we'll need to work on that. Oh, there's actually 2 houses available, so we are in a good spot with housing right now. So when we get this one, we can also start collecting the lime and the stone when we build the bridge. I think I will have a second worker in there. Add some workers here because we have like full. We'll have two persons working here all the time. We are up to 16 on the sheeps. We have butchered a couple of the extra bulls. We'll actually take that one away because we will need some bulls for to be ox. Ox at least for the salt mine and possibly for the plowing of the fields if we do that. Probably not. New family moving in, 99 people, so the 2 houses were filled. I think maybe I'll have one guy working at the slaughterhouse at all times. Add a person into the dairy. And looks like all the hemp was now processed. So probably next year we'll probably get it done in 6 months or faster. Which probably means basically you will not have clothes to work on. During the summertime here. A bit short on the clothes still, but we do have plenty of textiles there, so maybe this should be more like off season, just couple there to finish the job, and then more to get all the clothing done. Shoe storage is actually full, so right now we don't need. Don't need but one person there. Housing being built, but there are no jobs really. I actually run out of jobs. Fishing yard was being built somewhere, but still it's on the way. This bridge requires a ton of wood, so the forestry should be busy. And now we have extra workers. Extra builders in demand. Let's see. This is from the boating place. Don't really need to sell anything, but we could bring in lime from them when later on. But that's not super busy right now. Quick lime, and then we need lime. So lime works needs water. Would have that one in here. And the lime. Lime is needed. Lime is needed for the tannery process. This new chair encourages me to sit on a better posture, and I kind of like it. Like the previous good old squeaky chair that I very much liked to slouch on. Once again, no housing available. beef and mutton. The raw hides actually go into waste. Waste if we don't have the tannery up, so this is not super ideal. Looks like in here it's I need to take some of the forests out. Salt work needs to be exactly here in the forest. Oh, that is fine. Now we have that. So I have the charcoal here. So what I will do is I will have stone storage. Stone storage in here. Two of them. Let's build one of them after that. And we'll start gathering lime here. Actually, you know what? Actually, no. Let's not do it. Let's not do it here. We will have. We'll have the. Stone mining camp on this side. So we have all those things here. So we'll have this one here that will gather them. That means we want a warehouse here where we can bring in stuff, and we'll have stone storage here as well, and then we'll have big lime kiln burning here away from all the housing. Maybe this could be burning in that area. Think about it. Yeah. These need to be there. He's gone. Then we what I was planning to do was actually a good idea. Do I need this one here? Yes, I do. Let's see where I built the lime kiln first. Let's have that one in here. It's not too long, too close to any housing. And have a limestone or a limestone storage in here. And for the production and such, we will have a stone storage. Stone storage somewhere in this area. And when we move the forestry, I think I will have maybe a pair of warehouses in here. Okay, I think in July we will have apples. See, let's add this to August. Maybe add 4 people there so they can come and collect. Oh, you can produce the dried fruits in here. Oh, that's cool. Oh yeah, we want to do that. Okay, so in July, so this is our first apple harvest. Okay, that's cool. So let's see how big the harvest is before we get apples. Yeah, there's no command here what they will do with the dried fruit. Let me take this off for a while. Yeah, we will actually see when the people are here. We see the apples getting removed from the trees, but they don't have animation for the people walking in there and picking into apples. Or you can also have the other fruit. But we see how it's done. And it should be done in the month of July. That amount of people, and then we'll see how many apples do we get per harvest. And this also times very well with the harvest from the fields, because these are about to be done in August, so this should be ready by then. Oh yes, and still no arcade center. Is that all the apples? No, still going. We are working on the modern technology. I think I get maybe like 1,000 apples from this size of an orchard. That is true, Ashok. It is break time soon. last pieces of apple. So we get about 1,000. So let's produce maximum amount of dried fruits. Ah, okay. There's not like with many things that there's like actual process to work on these, but with dried fruits it kind of happens right away. So there's not like waiting time, unlike there is a batch for the leather and cheese and such. Okay. So dried fruits definitely in there. So does that mean? Well, that is a good thing because the apples. Apples do go bad. Dried fruit does not. Wonder does this show how much has been spoiled? The perished parts. So the perished is the oversupply we have. There's a lot. Sad thing about the sheep hides getting bad because we didn't have the tannery in place. So I think maybe I'll stop optimizing this for a while, so that we not butcher, because these are going to waste right now. Heading into July or in August. So we are just about to hit the harvest season. And if the longer it takes for us to get the stuff on ground, the further into August it is before we actually can harvest. But there, now this one is ready, so they can start harvesting that. And same thing with that. That is done. That is done. So our efficient March pays off here in harvest season. So we can get started very early August and get stuff done. Get stuff done fast. Not enough food for sale. What? Oh. It is because I don't have these workers here, right? Yeah, I need to have the workers here around the year, because there is stuff in the stalls, but they need a person in there to exchange goods. Okay, let's see. So the harvest is starting. We will get the sunflowers in August already. I think I can still wait until October to start processing that. And oh, these guys came with boats. Ooh, they have meat. They have meat, and they would take apples as well. So I could set up some orchards. Orchards for the additional apples. They take carrots and onions as well. So we could sell excess to this these guys. take beer and we could get meat in return. Sounds very nice. They do have salt. Man, my trading and production is not that great at the moment. Not that great at the moment because we are continuously short on cash. Let's check our wealth and land tax situation. I think I can make the, let's try 0.5 on the land tax. I think all these guys, I think I had that issue. Alright, of course, when we are not consuming all the food in here. When we are not consuming all the food in here, they can't sell the stuff either, so their wealth starts to hover around like the 100, which we tax heavily after. But as they have accumulated wealth, they should be. Well, if the land tax is over their monthly income, they need to rely on the stuff they are selling, which they are. But they might. Yeah, I can't really increase the land tax. The rent, however, the rents we can increase. Let's see. Let's go maybe 0.5. That will give me a little bit more money. Yeah, let's try 1. The rent. Because if they are working, that still means they have 4 gold per month, which should be plenty to buy stuff and have buy stuff and still have accumulating wealth. So we see these guys have accumulated 60. In a year and a half. Yeah. Okay, I think the next thing I actually want is the stone mining camp. Stone mining camp and how is our card situation? It's pretty good. This is a long way for the workers to get in here, so we should have people like they basically, these 2 guys get to work and they are about hungry or in need of rest after that. So let's at least add some benches for them, so they need to. So this is not really ideal. I'm not sure if it even works. It works with the stuff in here. We have the benches on this side. So yeah, I think we need eventually, at least in the long run. In the long run, we need some housing in here who would work on the kind of this side of town, including this, because I built this so far away. I think I could have built it there, but I felt it worked better kind of being on this wider part. We see our salt being brought here from the nearby village. I think you are going a little bit on the shore side there, buddy. But if you make it there, I'm not gonna argue. Okay, if these guys actually timed their coming here to work to do this unloading, that was amazing. But if that was an accident, it was even more amazing. Because that timing was so perfect that the boat came just when they were here to unload it. So they basically knew exactly when this was coming, or that was extremely lucky. Wow. I am accidental genius, but that might have been the game, and completely not my doing. Actually, I'm pretty sure I had nothing to do with that. It's more on the if the game knew that these guys need to come to work. No, it was an accident. These guys came to work at the exactly right time to do the unloading, and then they went to do other stuff, and now they are back again. That was incredible. Because they literally were like, "Hey, just in time for the boat," and then they unloaded the salt, and okay, work done, and they left again. So cool, so cool. What is also cool is that it is break time. So let's save the game and save the game, have a break, and I think I will go for another 2 hours. So let's have at least 6-hour stream. 6-hour stream, and let's see if we can get the rest of the stuff done there, like the lime works, and then we have the tannery running and all that. And I think that would be a good milestone to achieve, because then we would be ready for the next phase, which would be the row houses and kind of the remaining luxury things. But yeah, 118 people in the village, very nicely done in 4 hours. So 7 hours in total. Well, anyway, see you guys in just a bit.